Hey everybody, it's Hannah. Thanks for joining me back in my kitchen. Tonight I am going to do a spin on a meatloaf. A lot of people have done meatloaf muffins before, but I particularly like this recipe that I found in a magazine because it is so versatile. So you start with 1 pound of beef, a package of the stovetop stuffing mix, and then we're gonna do a cup of water in there. What I love about this is then you can pick what you add in. So tonight I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and I'm gonna add in some like a marinara or a spaghetti sauce. Also, you could do like a chili powder add in, and then you can use salsa. We've also done the barbecue flavor, so you could do I forget just garlic powder. So with your barbecue sauce, then with that one, you add in just some garlic powder or some favorite seasonings. So I'm gonna show you real quick how you put it all together, but it's a very simple, like a meatloaf. And like you all know, this is my style, something quick and easy that has a lot of flavor. Also something that I can take one recipe and make it into quite a few different meals. So let's get started. All right, so first I'm gonna go ahead and take that cup of water and add it to my stovetop and meat mixture. We all know what that water is gonna do to the stovetop. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add in my add-in, which is Italian seasoning, just about a teaspoon. Okay, now we all use our hands, but I like to get it started here first. Okay, so very simple, 3 ingredients. Okay, so next I'm gonna use a pan. This is actually a brownie pan, but you can also do a muffin pan. Anything that segments this out into smaller portions. The reason why you do the smaller portions is to save on cooking time. So I'm only gonna cook these for about 25-30 minutes instead of an hour or an hour and a half when you have a large loaf. Okay, so if you want, you can do a spray in your wells or a muffin liner if you use a muffin pan. This is just olive oil. I do not use the pan because it just makes a very sticky, gross coating on my pans, and I can't ever get that off. It ruins them. It ruins the nonstick. So you don't actually need that on this nonstick pan here. So, but this is just a little bit of olive oil, straight olive oil that I'm gonna put in there. Okay, so I'm using a large size scoop. They're not gonna be perfect. And then what I'm gonna do at the same time is create a well where I'm gonna put in my spaghetti sauce. So once I put my scoop in, then I'm gonna turn it over and create that well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but using the scoop, it keeps things a lot more consistent, so the food will bake evenly. Little 2-in-1 tool here. And you can use any size scoop you want. There's, you know, large, medium, small, but this scoop tends to fill them perfectly. This is my go-to for the muffin tin as well. I actually might have a little bit left over. Okay. Okay, so now I went ahead and put just a pasta spaghetti sauce into my silicone bowl. I love this bowl because I can actually flex it and then I can pour. Oh, it's about a tablespoon in each one. I don't like dipping in the jar because if I don't use it all, I'm afraid I'll have contaminated my jar with meat. Oh man, I almost had that perfect. Well, good enough. Nope, I need a little more. And I could even squeeze it out. All right. Okay, the last step is if you want to put on any cheese, you can add a cheddar cheese in. I don't think I'm going to with this one. I think that we can add that in. My plan for tonight is to serve this over a spaghetti. My littles love spaghetti, and even if they don't eat all the meatball, then I know they have the spaghetti as well. And so I think we're just gonna top it with cheese after we're all done. But if you wanna put some type of cheese on this before you put it on, again, that's another option that you can add in. All right, so I'm gonna do, let's see, let's just make sure, 375, I almost said 350, 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. I have kind of like a oven and a half, so when I cook on my upper oven, I tend to reduce my time a little bit. So, a little tip that I learned the hard way, which of course we all have, is just start out with the lowest level setting of heat or of time, and then of course you can always add more. So better safe than sorry. Thanks again for joining me. There will be a link below that will tell you what I have in as far as products in this video if you like to find out more. Everyone have a good evening. Bye.